Hi, this is Jason. Welcome to Famous People That Are Cool. Well, this week, as you're watching this video, it's Hanukkah. I like to celebrate a celebrity who happens to be Jewish, even if he's part Jewish. His name is Paige Falkenberg, but he's better known as to everyone else as Diamond Dallas Page. Diamond Dallas Page started out as a wrestling manager, but before that he started out as Bon Jovi's bodyguard. Then he had his own bar. And then he got into the wrestling business around the late 80s, early 90s as a manager. And then he had a cameo appearance as one of as the Honky Tonk Man's and Greatly Howard Valentine's driver for WrestleMania 6. That was his only WWF appearance at that point. And then he shortly went to WCW as Diamond Dallas Page. And Diamond Dallas Page turns out to be basically a career mid-card heel. He always plays the gambling, rambling type. He also has a big guy named Vinny Vegas, played by Kevin Nash, and then Diamond Stud, played by Scott Hall, which later Kevin Nash and Scott Hall became in WWF, Diesel and Razor Ramon respectively. And then he started out has a ex-wife named Kimberly Page, which to me, I think she's one of my favorite valets of all time. One of my top 10 valets of all time, actually. And she's very good for a role, and they're both a really cool couple. Or were at one point when they were together. It wasn't until 1997 when he had this big feud with Macho Man Randy Savage that he really became a main event player for WCW. And it was all upwards from there. And in 1999, during the Spring Stampede in Tacoma, which my late brother Eric was at the event, he won the WCW World title. And I think he was, a 3 or 4 time champion since then? And yeah, he was basically your WCW mainstay. Up until when the company closed or was bought by WWF by Vince McMahon back in 2001. And then there's the invasion angle, and let's not get into that because they really ruined Diamond Dallas Page's character that way. They made him out to be here's spoilers, they turned him into a Undertaker's stalker to his girlfriend Sarah. I mean, don't get me wrong, Sarah's not a bad looking person, but DDP had Kimberly. And Kimberly is and Sarah are 2 different levels of women. And years later after that, he had his own company of DDP Yoga, which helped 2 of his closest friends, at least to a certain point. Jake the Snake Roberts, his mentor, and Scott Hall, his friend. It did help a little bit of Scott Hall for a little bit though, because he was overweight and couldn't even perform like he used to, and while Jake the Snake was battling some demons. Still, he really helped out with the yoga and the wrestling, so shalom to Paige for helping out people and being a great overall entertainer, an overall great guy. So I salute you, DDP. Late.